Hi YouTube, Christine here, Skinny Brit to be. This is my week 6 and my week 7. I couldn't make it last week. We had quite a few things going on in the family, etc. So I just couldn't find the time to get round to it. But anyway, okay. I'll start with the numbers. I'll do week 6, which was last Tuesday, because again I'm a day late today. Sorry about that. Last Tuesday for week 6 I lost £3.5, and this week, week 7, I've lost £1.25. So that makes altogether I've lost £88.25, but only £20.25 of that is since surgery. So my weight loss continues to be, by comparison, which we shouldn't do, with others as actually quite slow, but it feels okay to me. I weigh myself daily and I keep a chart of my weights, etc. And if I compare my slope from last April when I started on this journey, the slope to surgery was really quite shallow. But you can definitely see a difference since surgery, although it still feels slow, it's never fast enough, but it sort of shows up as like going off the edge of a precipice. So that just keeps me going. So one pound here or there a week, providing it's on the way down, I don't care. But I've had a good week. Have I had any problems? The only problem I really seem to have is breakfast. It doesn't seem to matter what I have for breakfast, or how slowly or how fast I eat it, or how much I have. It makes me feel quite nauseous for possibly an hour or more after I finished eating. But the nausea doesn't come on until about half an hour after I finished eating. Like this morning, I decided I would change because for breakfast I'd just been having porridge, natural porridge, made properly, with a couple of raisins and some chopped dried apricots in it, which is what I've had for years. So I thought, well, okay, I'll change it today. Maybe it's just the porridge that's getting to me, etc. Anyway, so this morning I had a banana with some fromage frais and a little bit of quinoa in it. But as I sit here now, I can feel the nausea coming over me again. And it only seems to be after breakfast, so I can only assume that perhaps my pouch is a little bit tender first thing in the morning. But it's certainly hungry in the morning, so I'm not going to starve it in the morning. Okay, so that's my numbers. I know what I was going to say. I was a bit fed up that I didn't get time to get round to my 6-week video last week, because I actually broke into the 240s, and in fact now I'm 247 and 3/4. So I'm absolutely thrilled. I'm out of the 250s, so I'm closer to 200 than I am to 300, so that will keep me going. One other strange thing that I've noticed since surgery is that I gag on toothpaste. Does anybody else have that problem? It's just a normal toothpaste. It's sort of Sensodyne type toothpaste. It's very normal, mild mint. But if I can't clear my mouth out of it pretty quickly, then I gag. I have a real gag reflex with it. So, anybody else had that problem? What have I had new to eat this week? Oh, I had some venison meatballs. I was going around the local supermarket and I saw that they had these venison meatballs, all freshly made, etc. Uncooked, etc. So I brought them home and I put them into a bolognese sauce, and they were just to die for. And in fact, it's wrong for me to say that they were tough, but the meat is quite firm. And the meatballs I was actually able to slice, like sliced meat. So I got much more of a feel for eating meat, carved type meat, which seems to have been a little bit of a problem up till now. The other thing that I've discovered is, excuse me, this is for the Brits out there. I found a Sainsbury's mixed bean salad in vinaigrette. I don't know whether that comes up or whether it's back to front, etc. But this tin, it's, as I say, it's in a vinaigrette dressing, and I drain the vinaigrette off, and I have about 1/5 of a tin, which I think works out at just over 42, 43 calories and a couple of grams of protein. My maths isn't very good at this time in the morning. Yes, a couple of grams of protein. But I mix them in with some cottage cheese and some prawns, and that's my lunch now. Yes, they're really quite nice. It's a whole mixture of, which type of beans are they? I can't remember. Yeah. Green beans, red kidney beans, black-eyed beans, berlotti beans, haricot beans, chickpeas, red peppers, sweet corn, all in white wine vinegar. Minimum salt, minimum sugar. Just an absolute touch of sugar. Now I'm having to squint because it's so small. Yeah, there's not even a gram of sugar in the portion that I have. As I say, about 1/5 of a tin, sometimes a little bit less. But that really makes a nice lunch. Protein shakes. Most of you patients there in the United States are really pushed into getting their protein down via protein shakes. Well, I had an appointment with my dietitian a couple of weeks ago, and I had to take in my food diary, and she noticed on there that I'd put down that I'd had several protein shakes, and she said to me, "What's that?" And I said, "Well, it's a protein drink that you mix up with milk or water, and it gives you X number of grams of protein at a dose." She said, "Why are you having that?" Anyway, we had quite a discussion on it, etc. And she said that we really prefer you to have an overall balanced diet. She said there's no emphasis on protein at all. Any protein you get should be from, the normal sources, the meats, the fish, the milks, yogurts, etc., etc. So I wonder, any other Brits in the UK being pushed away from protein shakes, or found their dietitians don't even know about protein shakes? It's a bit concerning when the whole of the United States is encouraged like mad to drink protein shakes, and over here we are almost discouraged from drinking them. Strange, isn't it? Can't be that far behind. Are we really a third world country? I don't know about that. Anyway, I've had a good week. I've had a good 2 weeks. Activity levels going up. Feeling much more energetic. Not doing an awful lot more. Yesterday I went and cleaned out the greenhouse. I'm afraid I still had last year's tomato plants absolutely dead on their stalks, and it's still in the greenhouse. The weather had turned so quickly last autumn that I just couldn't face going out there, especially the size I was. And I got this bug in me that I wanted to go and clean it out and get it all ready for the new tomato plants and cucumbers, etc. for this year. And the sun came out, and I spent an hour in there, and my husband came to rescue me eventually. He said I was really red-faced and I was absolutely shattered. But I thought, well, that's a workout. It didn't add up to my many more steps on my pedometer, but at least I got some exercise out there. I was very hot and bothered. But anyway, feeling good, shows the energy does come back eventually. Just got to wait for it. And I've had to wait 7 weeks for it to start to feel as though it's coming back. Anyway, take care. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Love you lots. Bye for now. Bye.